Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Dennis Whitney. I'm the Senior Vice President of CMA. And what I want to talk to you today about is the changes we're making to the CMA exam. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give an overview of the changes. I'm going to talk about some frequently asked questions that we've received. And then we'll wrap up talking about the last opportunity you have to take the current exam. So we've changed both parts of the exam, both Part 1 and Part 2. The biggest change is in Part 1. The new title is Financial Planning, Performance, and Analytics. And the most significant change there is we've added an entirely new section called Technology and Analytics. So this section is going to be testing information systems. It's going to test data governance. It will also test data analytics and finance transformation. So in the first section or subsection of accounting information systems, performance management systems will be tested. And then we'll also be testing the integrity of data in the data governance section. And then in the financial transformation section, we'll be testing concepts like blockchain, robotic process automation. And then finally, in data analytics, we'll be testing predictive analytics, descriptive, diagnostic, and prescriptive analytics. In Part 2, the new title will be Strategic Financial Management. The big change there is we're going to be adding a lot more content on ethics. So not just the IMA Statement of Ethical Professional Practice, but also business ethics in general. It's such an important topic today, and we want to make sure you have the tools that you need to identify ethical issues and resolve those issues. So when are these changes going to be effective? The changes will be effective this coming January. So the first testing window in January of 2020. January and February, we will be testing the new exam. We're calling that CMA 2020. So that means that the last opportunity you have to test under the current format is this coming window, September and October. Some of the questions that we've had include, why did you change the exam? Well, the reason is we want to make sure you have the skills that you need to be effective management accountants today and to grow in your career. We did a job analysis survey where we surveyed thousands of management accountants around the world. It was a global survey. We asked those accountants what they do on the job, what they need to know to do that job effectively. And we analyzed the results of that survey, and we saw that the one area which we needed to add more content most is in data analytics and technology, because that is increasingly important today. If you read any of the financial publications like Strategic Finance, you'll see that that's such a big topic today. So those are the tools you need to help your organization identify opportunities for value, for competitive advantage, to help your companies grow, and to be a true business partner. In addition, we saw that ethics, although it's always been important, it's been increasingly important. So we've added business ethics, more business ethics to the exam in Part 2. So in terms of other questions, the big one that we have is, if I take one part this year and more, can I take under the current format, and then can I take another part next year under the new format? And the answer is yes. So if you pass Part 1 in September and you pass Part 2 in January of next year, and you've met the other requirements of certification, including the education and work experience, you would be certified. Another question we have received is, if I don't complete all the parts by the end of this year, will I lose credit for the part that I passed going into next year? And that's really a variant of the first question. And the answer to that is no. As long as you finish the exam within the 3 years from joining the program, as long as you finish those 2 parts, you won't lose credit for any part that you passed before the change takes effect. So don't worry about that. Another question is, will the course providers be publishing material for the new content? And the answer is yes. All the providers are working on content changes, and they should have that published in the early fall. So I would be looking September timeframe. Call the providers, whichever one you happen to use, whether it's Wiley, Gleim, Hawk, or any of the others. Just give them a call and they'll let you know when they plan to publish the new material. Another question we have for those who are very eager to sign up for the new program is, can I register for the exam now, or if not, when can I register? And the answer is you can register now. If you go into the online store, you can select the January-February testing window for 2020, and you can get ready. Then you can pick a date to take your exam. So again, the last testing window is September and October of this year. So if you really are eager to finish up before the changes take effect, I strongly encourage you to really start studying now and getting ready to take that exam in September and October. That's basically the summary of the new exam, CMA 2020. We're very excited about it. We think it's going to go a long way to helping advance the careers of our CMAs. And we look forward to the feedback we get from people as they start taking the test. So in closing, I want to wish everyone the best in their future and in passing the CMA exam. This is really going to add value to your career and make a real difference throughout your career. Thank you very much for joining us today, and we'll talk to you again soon. Take care.